Imagine stepping into a simulator where you could become anyone. Who would you be? A famous artist, a tech mogul, or maybe even a version of yourself that you've always dreamed of? This isn't just a fantasy, it's an idea that pushes the boundaries of identity, choice, and technology. Today, we're diving into the concept of a simulator where we could choose who we want to be, exploring how it could shape our world, and perhaps our reality itself. In this hypothetical identity simulator, users have access to an infinite catalog of identities. Imagine a user interface where you could browse through professions, personalities, appearances, and even historical figures. It's like creating a character in a game, but with real-life ramifications. This simulator goes beyond a mere escape. It's a tool for self-exploration. The simulator could even offer an option for users to customize traits and abilities. Want to experience life as a virtuoso pianist or a quantum physicist? Just a few clicks away. This identity simulator could be the ultimate avenue for exploration, empathy, and transformation. The foundation of an identity simulator isn't purely science fiction. With the rapid advances in virtual reality, augmented reality, and AI, we're closer than ever to creating immersive environments where people can live out alternate versions of themselves. Imagine combining hyper-realistic VR with AI-driven personas that adapt based on your choices. Neural interfaces, like those currently under development, could even let you feel experiences as if they were real. Technology like OpenAI's GPT models or Meta's advancements in immersive worlds hint that this isn't far-fetched. With enough computational power and ethical oversight, a simulator that allows you to become anyone could one day become a reality. Imagine choosing an identity vastly different from your current one. What emotions would surface? Relief, curiosity, excitement, perhaps a tinge of fear? The emotional impact of embodying another identity could be profound. Stepping into someone else's shoes could offer an unparalleled perspective on empathy and self-reflection. For instance, if you chose to be a humanitarian worker, would you find new meaning in helping others? Or, if you stepped into the shoes of a celebrity, would fame feel as glamorous as it looks? The identity simulator could change how we perceive others, and ourselves, forever. Part 5: The Metaverse and Digital Identities. We're already witnessing the rise of virtual worlds and the metaverse, where digital identities are a core component. Platforms like VRChat, Meta Horizon, and Roblox let users craft avatars and interact in ways that reflect chosen aspects of themselves. In many ways, the metaverse is an early version of the identity simulator. While these platforms are primarily entertainment-focused, they're a glimpse into a future where virtual identities could become as real and impactful as our physical selves. The question is, will our virtual lives eventually rival or even replace our reality? Part 6. How would you choose who to be? Choosing who to be isn't just about appearance, it's about personality, skills, and experiences. Psychology tells us that personality is complex, shaped by genetics, environment, and life experiences. Imagine being able to explore these variables, to try out different personalities, test various strengths, or even simulate a totally opposite version of yourself. Could living a day as an extrovert change how an introvert perceives social interactions? Would a typically cautious person develop bravery after experiencing life as a risk-taker? The identity simulator could unlock self-knowledge in ways traditional psychology has never achieved. Part 7. Who should you be allowed to become? With great power comes great responsibility. Allowing users to embody different identities brings up significant ethical questions. Should there be limits on who you can become? Could this simulator be misused to assume identities for harmful purposes? What about cultural appropriation or disrespectful representations of real individuals? A powerful simulator would need robust guidelines, emphasizing respect and ethical boundaries. As we step into a world where anyone could become anyone, we must consider the moral implications carefully. Part 8. Losing your true self. Spending time as someone else might sound exciting, but what happens if users lose touch with who they really are? Identity confusion is a real psychological risk. For some, the ability to escape into an alternate persona could become addictive, leading them to neglect their real-world lives. This kind of simulator could blur the line between who we are and who we pretend to be. A strong support system and mental health checks would be essential for any responsible implementation, ensuring users can find their way back to their true selves. Part 9. How would this change our world? If we lived in a world where anyone could be anyone, how would it reshape society? Perhaps it could dismantle stereotypes as people experience life from other perspectives. Or maybe it would lead to a society less grounded in reality, where people prefer simulated identities over their own. Jobs, relationships, education, every aspect of life could change as identity becomes fluid. This technology could bring us closer together or pull us further apart. The question is, are we ready for such a world? Part 10. Are we already heading in this direction? Look around, and you'll see we're already on this path. The metaverse, neural interfaces, advanced AI avatars, and increasingly immersive simulations hint that a world where we can choose our identities isn't too far off. Companies like Meta, OpenAI, and Neuralink are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Each breakthrough takes us a step closer to a world where the identity simulator could become a reality. The only question left is, how far are we willing to go? Part 11. A future. We Shape the Identity Simulator is more than a concept. It's a vision of how technology could redefine human experience. Whether this future becomes one of enlightenment or escapism is up to us. Imagine a world where you could step into any life, walk in any shoes, and understand perspectives far beyond your own. Perhaps in exploring others, we'll discover more about ourselves than we ever imagined. Part 12. Share your thoughts. Now we want to hear from you. If an identity simulator existed, who would you want to become? Would you explore different personalities, live as your hero, or simply become the best version of yourself? Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking explorations into the future of technology. Let's shape the future together.